Episode 1, Introduction to Cain's Legacy. Since the dawn of humanity, the tale of Cain has reverberated through the ages, an archetypal story of sin, punishment, and, perhaps most importantly, the birth of civilization itself. Cain is often remembered as the world's first murderer. But what if his legacy runs deeper than mere sin? What if Cain's journey, marked by rebellion and creation, defined the very foundations of human progress? Join us as we dive into the mystery surrounding Cain, a figure who, according to some, was not just a sinner, but the product of an ancient cosmic struggle, one that shaped the course of human history. In the book of Genesis, Cain is the firstborn son of Adam and Eve, humanity's primal parents. The brothers, Cain and Abel, present their offerings to God. Abel, a shepherd, offers the firstborn of his flock, while Cain, a tiller of the ground, brings forth the fruits of his labor. But God, we are told, had regard for Abel and his offering, while Cain's sacrifice was disregarded. Jealousy, anger, and resentment festered within Cain. His feelings of rejection drove him to commit the first murder in recorded history, an act that would set in motion a cascade of moral, spiritual, and even societal consequences that we still grapple with today. Am I my brother's keeper? Cain's infamous words to God after killing Abel reflect his evasion of responsibility, a denial that echoes through time. For this act, Cain is cursed by God, but instead of death, his punishment is exile, a wanderer on the earth, marked so that none may slay him. However, Cain's exile was more than a curse. It was also the beginning of something profound, the rise of civilization itself. Some interpretations of Cain's origins go beyond the traditional story. One of the most controversial is the Serpent Seed Theory, which suggests that Cain was not the son of Adam at all, but rather the product of Eve's union with the serpent in the Garden of Eden. In this theory, the forbidden fruit symbolizes a physical act between Eve and the serpent, leading to the birth of Cain. If true, Cain would not only be the first human to murder, but the progenitor of a corrupted bloodline directly tied to Satan himself. According to the Serpent Seed Theory, Cain was born with traits inherited from his true father, the serpent. Rebellion, jealousy, and deceit were woven into the very fabric of his being. His actions were not merely the result of free will, but the inevitable manifestation of his corrupted lineage. This interpretation adds layers to Cain's story, suggesting that his life, his exile, and his legacy were all part of a greater cosmic battle between divine forces, with Cain as the first key player on the side of darkness. Though exiled, Cain's story did not end with his wandering. He settled in the land of Nod, east of Eden, and built the first city named Enoch after his son. Cain became the world's first city builder, an ironic twist in his tale of punishment. Exile became creation, and through this act, Cain became a pioneer of civilization itself. The very foundations of urbanization, governance, and organized societies stem from Cain's act of rebellion. His city would become a symbol of humanity's capacity for both incredible innovation and profound corruption. Cain's legacy is as dual-edged as the tools his descendants created. While Cain and his progeny brought innovation, agriculture, metallurgy, and urbanization, they also carried the seeds of corruption. Polytheism, idolatry, and the rise of tyrannical empires have their roots in the line of Cain. Cain's lineage represents both the dawn of human innovation and the dawn of moral and spiritual corruption. His descendants forged weapons of war and musical instruments, cultivated the land, and established powerful empires. But they also spread idolatry and rebellion against the divine order. In this series, we will unravel the layers of Cain's story, exploring his influence not only in biblical times, but in the rise of empires, the evolution of law, and the development of religious and philosophical thought. From the Sumerians to modern scholars, Cain's impact can be seen throughout history. Join us next time as we take a deeper dive into the Serpent Seed Theory. Was Cain truly the son of the serpent? And if so, what does that mean for our understanding of human origins? Don't miss episode 2, The Serpent Seed, A Theory of Origins. Subscribe and join us on this journey into the legacy of Cain.